Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Kanji making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah,
and Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. He has a look up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Inter Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This for 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Batistuta. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Modric. A good play on the left-hand side here. Look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zielinski, and it's Batistuta.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. Flings in across.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And that has left him in a heap. Modric. Locatelli. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Martinez. Baturina, looking to play him in. And he is that shot at goal! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Aims beyond the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Modric. And it's Modric. Can he get it through? Dumfries. Fratesi. Locatelli. Now it's Baturina. He is through here. Baturina! Thuram. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Mkhitaryan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Mkhitaryan. Ramani cuts it out. Ribery. Fratesi. Zielinski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barella. Martinez. Knocks it out wide. Locatelli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thuram is onto this. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Martinez. It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We are just getting started. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Akanji reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a... Oh, what a mistake! Calhanoglu, DiMarco, now Fratesi, and back to the keeper they go. Inter Milan without... he's given it away! And he's on his own! That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So perhaps now the breakthrough. Golden opportunity wasted.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Dumfries. DiMarco. Calhanoglu, DiMarco. Stood up well to him there. Quarter of an hour played. Fratesi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ball is over the line. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the finish! Martinez getting this one clear. Zielinski. Now it's David. David! Goal! Inter! Pressure. What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
They get a throw in. That's gone for a throw in. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Çalhanoğlu is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Cleared without hesitation.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Dumfries. And that's a throw-in. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Ribery. Hefty. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. It's hit the crossbar. And this is Lukaku. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Caught offside that time. That's a throw. Mancini. That's a good foray he's making. Çalhanoğlu is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's having a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They've played it short. Ball's gone out of play. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Fratesi has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight... Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been knocked clear. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Look at... Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the referee says that is that for the first half. To review the first half.
Inter really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bastoni, and it's gone back to the keeper. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Mancini. Bastoni. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Barella. Maignan. And Mancini. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, given away. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter are stuck in a rut.
And the keeper's given it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Serginho. Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee's given a throw. And it's been given away. Not the most convincing of passes. Mancini. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Martinez has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Barella, Mancini and Bastoni.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000.
That's a good run down the left. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bastoni, Çalhanoğlu, and it's Serginho. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Serginho, strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. He's free, he has got space. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, super ball! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
This looks promising. Opts to play it back. Might be danger here. And that pass isn't the best. Look at this. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Maignan to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to pass it through. That has found him in acres of space. Real chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
It's Lukaku! And he's missed it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That was nice, and he's managed to get free.
Il quarto uomo indica
Kanji
6
did
minuti
well
di
to emerge
recupero.
with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Çalhanoğlu. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
It'll be a throw-in. Serginho. Getting up there! He's put it wide. Out of play for a throw. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Carlos Augusto finds himself in the starting lineup. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there.
Modric! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. And yes, it's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Pulisic! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. And the shots! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It'll be a throw-in. Inter Milan are possibly already looking at... He's having a hit! Rising over the bar.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
That's a throw. Estupiñán, lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Referee's given a throw. Estupiñán receives it in a wide position. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Inter Milan, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. And he can clear it away. Out of play for a throw. Salmakas. And Tomori. Zielinski. Akanji. And it's Salmakas. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tomori. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. For Salmakas. Akanji. Estupiñán. And Tomori. Zielinski. Tomori. And it's Zielinski for Salamakers. And the keeper's got it again. Estupinian. And Tomori. Akanji. And it's Modric. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Salmakers. Tomori. Salmakers. And he's forced to go back. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Estupinian. And Akanji. And it's
Ci saranno 3
Salamakers.
minuti di recupero.
And Akanji. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Inter Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Salmakers. Inter Milan come out of the tunnel. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Tomori, back to the keeper it goes. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. For Salamakers. Tomori. Estupinian. Somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Throw in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Viene sostituito con il numero 17.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
danger here! And that should get the job done. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Salmakers. Estupinian. And it's Zielinski. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that is asking. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oh no, this does not look... Chance for a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Inter Milan have opted to make another change here.
41.
Estupinian. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Shot at goal! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And he thumps it clear. Lobbed in behind. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh no, he'll try from distance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Salmakers.
Inter really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Akanji. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Estupinian.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, what a mistake! It's a pretty loose pass. Tomori. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. And that's it. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigo, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Sule, and it's Zielinski. Akanji. And this is Batistuta. To Catalana! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And Inter go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, could be danger here. Now. And he hits the net. Two, and we've barely begun here. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blend, a moment they could well have done without.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Minimal laps, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And now he has two. Chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's gifted it. Great chance! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try from distance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ball's gone out of play. Mkhitaryan. Just about within shooting range. It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Gol per l'Inter. Assegnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 5.
think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Batistuta, there he goes, motoring forward. Batistuta, brilliantly cut out. And it's been hooked away. And he's cut it out. There's the shot! Big chance, corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, that takes a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 8.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Batistuta! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Inter Milan benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. De Roon. Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. To Catalana! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now there's a fight. He's having a shot! Superb from Zielinski! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, I think we've reached the point when...
And Batistuta! Oh, impressive strike.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Çalhanoğlu. Akanji. There could be trouble here. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, important interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out of play for a goal kick. Barella. Akanji. And that is expertly dealt with. finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Gets us going once more.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Akanji. Oh, terrible mistake. And the shot! And that has flown over.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Çalhanoğlu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forced to go back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played into space. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 3 coming up. To Kitalana! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Oh, here we go. And that's a tiny finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Duron goes short. And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Tomori most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Akanji. Bastoni. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded.
Oh no, what has happened here? Batistuta! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, hang on. Decent chance! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Referee's given a throw. Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened? And one more try! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
67esimo minuto, numero 17.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's let fly! Oh, he really got hold of that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
De Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. And Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save.
Oh, what a mistake! To Catalana! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 17.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, they could be caught. Real chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Çalhanoğlu, Akanji, Bastoni, Akanji, Bastoni, Akanji, Bastoni, Akanji, Bastoni. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, good finish! Is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato all'80° minuto, numero 17.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Batistuta, Sule! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ha segnato all'83° minuto, numero 18.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to... And he's tried to lob it! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Oh, that is asking, and Batistuta! And yes, it's there!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Could be danger here. Oh, here we go. And there's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
The chasm continues to widen, a brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening.
It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession. Esposito coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a...
That's that, the end. So that is it, the end of the road. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inter really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have got...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played into space. Martina! It's hit the crossbar! It's really well cleared. And the counter is on. And this is Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. Oh, it's come loose. That's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And he's being shifted off it. Rafael Leao looking to play him in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dovbyk. Looks to the other side. Darmian. Acerbi. And Bastoni. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has ended up in no man's land. No goals as yet. Now it's Thuram. Barella. Looking for options for movement. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dovbyk.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Martinez. Acerbi gets a foot in here. Serginho. That's good running with the ball. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. It's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Mkhitaryan. And he's there to retrieve it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Some really good ball movement. Dumfries. Mignon clears.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is a great pick out. Rafael Leao finding himself in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's quick to return it. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, can he get onto this? Barella tries a deft little ball. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, nicely intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Turan receives it in a good position here. Acerbi. And it's Barella. Turan providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played.
Barella really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Çalhanoğlu.
Might want to be careful there.
Quality ball. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Martinez. Sommer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Ci sarà un minuto
Aims
di
beyond the
recupero.
defence. Spread neatly. He's got away. This has gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Away we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. He's found a way through. Dumfries. Dumfries tries across. Mkhitaryan. Nicked it back promptly, and here's the chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Martinez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Turan. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Real chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
There's a quick free kick. And it's Mkhitaryan. Tries to pass it through. Bullish header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries to play it through. Lovely ball and a real... Thuram! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can clear it away. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Dumfries. It's a searching pass. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Tries the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Martinez. De Vrij does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 10, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 94, il numero 7.
And he's gone looking for safety. Serginho. Dumfries. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. Fratesi. And here's Zielinski. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 4, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 41.
He's looking wide. Serginho. Oh, good read. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And he's found... And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
And that's a good ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's Zielinski. And here's Fratesi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Zielinski.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski, and the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Good ball, good take. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Good ball over the top. Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass isn't the best. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. Well, we are already up and running again. Well, he was clearly disappointed. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. Serginho has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Great chance here from position A1. And it's Serginho. Driving. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Kamate. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that should get the job done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kamate. Now it's Dumfries. That is good alertness. DiMarco. Kamate. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Zielinski. Bisek does really well to win the ball there. Akanji threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho. And it's Damian. Now that looks a decent ball. And Serginho. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Bastoni. And it's Damian. Fratesi. Bastoni. Akanji. And Kamate.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Passing nice and neat. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Çalhanoğlu ready to try one. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Çalhanoğlu! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Esposito. Zielinski is onto this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kamate. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Nothing more than coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. So, are we ready? Esposito to go first. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Rafael Leao is the next to run the gauntlet. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So on to the second man.
Never looked particularly convincing for me.
Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, steered it wide. Agonising, just agonising.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
Big character, big moment, big save. Zielinski is the fourth man to step up.
Credit to him, you really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Serginho is fourth up. So both teams on the board. Fratesi, last of the original five to walk forward.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter? It's all about nerve.
What poise! What noise!
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot. Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant.
And it's 3-3. Diouf is the second of the unscheduled takers.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. We're talking about a pressure penalty. That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Maignan, now the only hope. And that is the end of that.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Manchester United need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has not gone well. Olise. Searching pass he's played there. And the through ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Casemiro.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Now it's Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Across it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a searching pass. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro with a definite foul there. And he's very much the player living the here and now. And it's Neves. Knocks it out wide, and that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they've got rid. And he skips past his man. Spread neatly. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, easy pickings there. That was good alertness. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. 30 minutes gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Messi, and Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there. Tries one from range! Kimmich! It is fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Great vision. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not where it came from. Well timed, excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Has a look and plays it forward, looking to pass their way up the pitch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! And no mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! Goal! Manchester United! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Olise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good vision. And he thumps it clear. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aims beyond the defence. Cross to the back post. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely aimed pass. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A header! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's no sort of quality on that, and there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10,
Zanetti.
Messi. Number 9, Olise.
Zanetti
Number
is
17,
offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Joe Neves. Coming on the
Hakimi
field,
gets over and intercepts.
Number 14,
Courtois
Miguel
is there to
Oyarzabal.
clear.
Number 11, Dembele.
Tries to
Number
play it through.
13,
Oh, he's
Bruno
found support out
Fernandes.
wide.
Number 23,
Towering header! Goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
After 81 minutes,
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Vitinha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He's found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
substitutions taking place.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
the most accurate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. That's beautifully weighted. Off the ball! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Added minutes has
It's
been indicated.
Gerrard! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out towards the flank. Crosses it in. They'll have to settle for that. The deed is done. They are on the up. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best days of their
I'm
careers
afraid to tell
for some
you
of the
that we're
players.
expecting
No
traffic
matter
to be
how
heavy
you
after
do
the
it,
final
if the
whistle
table
today.
says...